Hello everyone, my name is Jenna, and today I'm going to show you guys how you can draw a traditional drawing. Now there are many different types of ways to draw, but the one I'm showing today, as I said, is traditional. What you're seeing right now is how I would digitally draw a piece, which is me sketching out the piece but not finalizing it, and then taking a picture and drawing it on my phone with a program called Midibang. As you can see, it does take a little bit more time than what you're seeing because this is sped up, but it is nonetheless any less of an art form. It's very fun and easy, and everyone can do it. First of all, you want to know what you are drawing. So as you can see, I'm showing you a picture of the character I am going to be drawing. Next, I look up a reference pose or picture of the pose I want to use for this character, and I keep it close by as I begin to sketch. Any good sketch can start out with a circle and a couple blocks for just knowing the general shape of your person or character or animal, and it is very, very helpful and vital to know what you are doing. As you can see, I do make quite a few changes, and I do also keep the reference photo next to me so I can glance over it from time to time. Once you are done blocking out the general shape, you can begin to form the actual body. Here I'm starting with the upper body and the head, and as you can see, I will move my way down to the torso and the legs. In drawing, there is much trial and error, and when you get stuck on a piece or part of your piece, you can look up reference photos of just that part you're having trouble with, but so far, this is what I have. And as I continue, I begin to fine detail the rest of my pose, and as you can see, I am having trouble with hands, which is a struggle I'm pretty sure all artists go through. And at this point, I'm actually pretty proud of my hands. Next, I begin to add more detail to the face and any other objects I want my character to be holding or having in the background. Expression is a really, really important part of your piece. It can show what your person is feeling at the moment, or can show the point you want to get across with your piece. Next, I start with the hair, and then I move on to the clothes. Next day, as you can see, I finished sketching out both the rest of the clothing and any other details that the character required, and I am just lining it with a black thin lined pen. These you can get anywhere pretty much, but I like to use an actual artist utensil, but you can use any regular pen that you can find, or you don't even have to line it at all. You can be a lineless piece. But I personally like using black because it's uniform and it doesn't look weird. But you can use different colored pens for lining, and it looks way better depending on what you're drawing. And here's the finished piece when it is lined. After you're finished lining, it is good to erase all the pencil marks you can so it looks nice and neat. Next, you want to get your colors and pick out the ones that are the closest to what your character's color scheme is. Here I have some Cali art markers. They are alcohol based, but you can use colored pencil, crayon, anything to color. And it is good to have a swatch next to you so you know what the colors look like instead of just referring to the cap. Next, you just get started with coloring. Personally, I like to fill in the skin and eyes and accessories first before I move on to the hair and clothes. But as you can see, my markers are a little patchy depending on how I color it. Not all markers are like this, but they are helpful to get the job done. And I do apologize that the camera kept focusing on my head. I didn't realize that until after filming, so I do apologize for the random focus problems. Once you are done coloring, next I add white highlights and the magic on my wand with a white gel pen. And it just adds a little bit more detail to the drawing. And with that, you are done. The last thing to do is sign it with your signature. I hope you guys watching found this helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy drawing! Bye!